everyone, welcome back to another Sims build video. Today we have another shell challenge. If you've never done a shell challenge before, the rules are pretty simple. So basically I build a box and this is the one that we have going on here. And then you can do whatever you want to it, just don't change any of these walls. So you can make inside walls for a floor plan, add fences and balconies and anything like that. Just do not change the original walls, don't turn them into fences, don't turn them into half walls, don't turn them into spandrels, anything like that. This is hashtag sarahkendalll5 on the gallery. And let me show you what I did with it. So this isn't even actually my 5th shell challenge. This is actually my 6th shell challenge. Sarah's spooky shell was the 5th. And I was asking my Twitch chat if we should make it hashtag sarahkendall6 or hashtag sarahkendalll5 because we had the hashtag sarahkendall4, but if we jumped right to sarahkendall6, people might be confused. So we decided on sarahkendall5, nobody needs to know that this is actually the 6th. It's fine. And I ended up turning this into like a tiny cottage for a plant lover. And I have to say I'm really obsessed with it. Like I think it's one of my favorite builds I've ever done. Is that crazy to say? But we started this in Oasis Springs because I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do with it. I knew I wanted to use the new kit because I started building this on Tuesday when the kit came out, and all I knew is that I wanted to use it. I was thinking maybe a cottage vibe, but I wasn't totally sure. So we started this in Oasis Springs. You'll see I eventually move it to Henford on Bagley because it just was not fitting the vibe. We start doing some of the walls and stuff, and I said, this is not something you'd find in Oasis Springs. The only thing is that Henford on Bagley doesn't have a 20 by 15, at least not that I'm aware of. Oh no, I think it does, but it doesn't have it in the right like lot orientation. Like it doesn't have the front of the lot where I wanted it to be. So we moved it to a 30 by 20, and then eventually I moved it back into Newcrest to upload it so it was on a 20 by 15. But as with any shell challenge, if you do attempt this, feel free to put it on any lot size that fits. Obviously it will fit on the smallest and it will fit on the largest. And like most of my recent speed builds, I've cut parts in and out just to make sure that the speed build keeps moving along because I'm honestly such a slow builder, especially when I'm streaming. It's not good. It's not good. But I wasn't sure how I wanted the outside walls to look. They started looking a little weird in some of the lighting with the bricks, but I just kind of went with it because sometimes that fixes itself, and I think it kind of did, so it was fine. And then we did an adorable front porch area, I have to say. It's super cute. And you can always orient the lot however you want. You can twist it anyway on the lot. People always ask me if they can add like basements and top floors. I prefer you just only like add a basement, don't add anything on the top, but you know, I'm not gonna like disqualify you. And as always, the winner of this shell challenge will get a special role in our Discord. That link is always in the description if you ever want to come hang out with us. And maybe this shell challenge or the next one, someone will be gifted a kit if they win. Don't hold me to that. I have no idea about the logistics, but I would love to do that sometime. These hanging lights on the porch were actually inspired by my friend Sydney, Sid Mac on YouTube and on Twitch. She had tweeted an idea of like spandrels in the game, but they were hanging lights. And I thought that was such a good idea. So now I'm really sad we don't have that. So I just improvised now. And it's kind of like a tight squeeze on the front porch, I have to say. I actually never ended up checking if those wall planters are actually usable, but that's okay, right? Everything else in the house is in fact functional. We were playtesting this throughout, so you might see my sim like weirdly standing in the kitchen for a little bit, and that's fine, and that's fine. Good luck with the stairs on this one. I don't think it is the hardest tiny shell to put stairs in, but it might be hard to have a floor plan around the stairs that actually makes sense. I tried a few different things. I tried putting the kitchen in the very front corner. I said, ooh, that's not gonna work, so I moved the stairs. Then I put the bathroom back in the front corner, front bump out, whatever you call that. Oh, I also had done a lot of landscaping that I had cut out because like, you don't need to see it. You don't need to see it. The final product is what I want to present to you. You don't need to see the process. Mainly because I just think it's kind of boring, just like placing plants everywhere. But this is literally, I hate to be like, oh my god, it's such a cozy, fun home. There was also a part that I forgot to screen record. I don't know if you'll notice, but it is right after we had like placed the double bed in the bedroom. We're not there yet, but I had forgot to screen record because I'd ended one stream and started the other, and then I forgot to screen record the game until like an hour into that stream or something. So it was a little rough, but I went back and tried to replicate it just so that you could see I did something really cool in the bedroom, and I want you to be able to see how I did that. I want you to be able to see that process. So stay tuned for that. And the only thing I was really struggling with here was where to fit a living area, because we had the 2 island seats. I was like, we don't need a dining area. Like your Sims will be fine without a dining area, but a living area, I was like, oh, I don't know where we fit this. That is actually part of the fun little build hack that I do in the bedroom. So you'll see that. But yeah, I kind of cut out certain parts just because it's either me using the tool mod, me cluttering, alt placing, me just like frozen because I probably got distracted and wanted to talk to chat. But I love streaming. I love building on stream. It's so fun to like have other people's ideas around around as well. And that's especially why I love shell challenges. Oh my gosh, I get so many ideas from touring all your shells. Which reminds me, I did not say when tours are going to be. Tours are going to be November 21st. They are going to be Sunday. So a week from today when I'm filming this, I'm planning to have this up Monday or Tuesday. So you'll have just under a week from when I post this. But I did post about it on my TikTok yesterday. So I'm sure most of my following actually learns about these things like from TikTok. I feel like I've just been hitting you with speed builds because I haven't uploaded many videos in November yet. And the last one I uploaded in October, I think, was the spooky shell. But I've just been trying to get those videos out. One video was really holding me back. I think I was saying this is a CC review, and I think I'm just gonna scrap it and redo it because it was just hanging over my head. It was way too long. It had no direction in it. And now all the CC is outdated anyway. But yes, a new episode of Sarah Builds the States will be coming either later this week or early next week. I also want to do a few other videos, so just be on the lookout. I want November and December to be like big YouTube months for me. Like I just want to be uploading because I truly love making videos so much. But if you do have the new kit, I would love to know what you're thinking about it because I'm so obsessed with all the plants in the new kit. They're so nice, except they are pretty high priced. A few people have pointed out that the plants in the new kit are kind of high priced for their size, their style. Like I wish they were a little bit cheaper so that they could go in more builds. Like I'm still gonna be sticking to the Authority and some of the other plants that are cheaper when I'm on a budget build. But then again, I don't really do many budget builds, but this house definitely prioritizes plants. It might look a little rough as everything is coming together, but I feel like the final product really is just like perfectly plant lover. Sometimes I struggle with like plant lover rooms and builds because it can sort of feel random because plants from different packs have different vibes and like they don't all go together, and I don't know like how to realistically put them all together, but I feel like it just kind of clicks. It kind of clicks in this build, at least I think it does. It would be perfect for one of your like mid-career sims. I think this ended up being like 40,000 or 38,000, which is a little pricey for a tiny home. I think it's worth it. There's definitely so many plants. And I remember saying like while I was building this, they could have really made this a stuff pack. If they had added a few more build buy items, if they had added, you know, some fun cast items. There's a lot you could do with like plant, earthy, nature inspired casts, which we did see a little bit of with Eco Lifestyle, right? But the gameplay that I would want in this stuff pack is actually taking care of plants. I feel like that was a really missed opportunity. I know they've been really trying to prioritize the kits, even if they say they're not. Like it's really clear that they want to just like put a bunch of kits out there. Haven't we only got one stuff pack in 2020? One stuff pack, one game pack, one expansion, right? We're going to have a total, I think, of 9 kits, but I don't know. I feel like this really could have been a stuff pack, and you know, I like the kits, but I do think that the kits are overpriced. I think $5 is really steep for what you get. I think $3, $2.50, like they would have been more like random pricing. Like $5 is a good, you know, $5, and $3 is kind of like a weird odd amount, but I think $3 makes it way more worth it. And I've said this before, I've probably said this in another video. I think the Sims team or EA would make more money by lowering the price of the kits because more people would see it worth it and then they would buy them. So like 100 people may buy the kits at $5 and then you make $500, but like 300 people may buy the kits at $3, so you make $900. Not to be doing math over here. We're not a math channel. But anyway, I was like weirdly jumping around in this build. I was like, oh my god, there's gonna be no way to fit a double bed. We figured it out. It made a lot of sense. I was going to put another bathroom. I think you saw me build it already. I was going to put another bathroom upstairs. I decided not to do that. There's no reason that there needed to be 2 bathrooms for like a maximum 2 sim household. So we just did the downstairs bathroom, which ended up really cute. I think I did end up cutting out some of the clutter for that bathroom, but we'll take a look at it in the game. Every time that I look at the items in this kit though, I get a little bit sad because there's a ficus tree and I have 2 actually I have like 3 ficus trees at my house. One of them is like fine. It's like my mom's had it for years. And then we tried to like, I don't know if propagate is the right word. I've only heard that word used for succulents, but we tried to do a couple offshoots of these ficus trees. We started with 3 of them. We had them in 3 little pots. This was right around when Miss Panini started. And they were doing okay, but we sent 2 of them with my aunt. My aunt lives in Ohio and she has this like really beautiful like sunroom. So she put these ficus trees in her sunroom and they just like flourished. They were just absolutely beautiful. She eventually brought them back to us. Now they're like 4-foot tall trees, like fully ficus trees. While ours that started at the same time, the one that we kept, is literally still like that big with maybe like 15 leaves. It's giving flop. But I just don't think my house has like good natural sunlight. Like we just don't have a good place for them to go. And now the 2 that my aunt took, she brought them back and now they're at my house and dying, and it makes me really sad. So every time I see that ficus tree, I'm a little sad. Also the pot for it is kind of weird. It's a little strange. I don't know. Oh, but one of the areas that I really liked in this house was this little desk area. I wasn't going to be able to fit like a couch and a TV or anything like that, so I decided a desk would probably fit best. And I think it's super, super cute. Like we added a few more plants, we added a little window. I don't think I ever normally would have thought to do like a yellow chair like that, just randomly. Like I'm always so weird about color scheming in my builds, but I thought it worked quite well, and the authority looks really cute there. Oh my gosh, and I don't remember if I left it in the speed build or not. You'll probably see it eventually, but I tried to do this whole little like closet area under the stairs, and I like sized up. My favorite little hack is sizing up seed bags, because then they look like bags of soil. I like to add a few like pots, not pots and pans, I mean like garden pots basically. But it was this super cute under the stairs area, and then I went to play test it and it wasn't functional, and I was like, oh my god, it's all this stuff under the stairs. Your Sims are so helpless, they can't get up the stairs. I was so mad, and then I realized it was a hanging plant at the top of the steps, and that is why she couldn't get up the stairs. I was so mad. Oh, and you'll also probably see that we added a cow plant to this build, which like obviously kind of makes sense already with the plant lovers theme, but we added it because while I was streaming this, Lil Simsy raided me. If you don't know what a raid is on Twitch, it's when one streamer ends their stream and they send everyone watching their stream over to another stream to just kind of share the love and the hype and everything like that. So Lil Simsy decided to raid me while I was building this, which was crazy. It was also such an honor. Kayla, if you ever see this, thank you for sharing your community. You are so iconic, and I really appreciate all the times that you've shared your community with me. It's very nice of you. Okay, anyway, but then someone in chat was like, oh my god, you have to add a cow plant now in honor of Kayla, and I was like, you know what? You're so correct about that. That is so right. So we did. And then up here in the bedroom, this is the part that I kind of like redid. So basically, I squeezed in that little snow escape couch that I never use, but I thought it looked really cute here. The little snow escape couch, I squeezed that in right by the bed, and then I did this, well, I do this custom plant thing. There's actually a CC plant that looks just like it, like the basket with the snake plant, but then I realized like if you lower down the snake plant, you can do it without CC. And then, now I did need the tool mod for this. I grabbed that shelf from Dream Home Decorator that normally hangs at that level, right? I lowered it down with the tool mod so that it looked like, I guess you would call that a shelf, like it looked like a little shelf for the TV to sit on, and then I put books underneath. I don't know how that came to me, but I was like, I'm so obsessed with that. Like, I'm literally so obsessed. The only thing, if you download this on the gallery, it keeps eating my television, and I don't know why. It might be a BB.moveObjects thing, I have no idea, but it keeps eating the television, and it's kind of sad. But anyway, that's what I did upstairs, and that was like very exciting, right? I had never seen anyone do that. I might post that as a little build hack on TikTok, though I am now realizing you do need the tool mod to lower down the shelf, which is fine, but I love the tool mod. I was so scared of it at first. If you are someone who is scared of the tool mod, my advice, yeah, maybe a little, you should be scared, maybe a little. A healthy amount of being scared is good, but once you get the hang of it, it makes your build so much better. And I know I've probably said this in a video before, but it always cracks me up how like people do these insane, absolutely gorgeous builds with the tool mod, like make curved walls and make these huge fun things. And I'm like, I used the tool mod to lower that shelf down by 0.25 so that it could look like a TV stand, which like objectively is kind of cool too, but it's nothing on the level of some people. Oh, and then, oh my god, I tried to add these paintings. They're custom paintings by MNEWI like 11 or something like that on the gallery. I'll make sure to write it in the description. They're one of my favorite like gallery non-custom content painting creators. I absolutely love all their stuff. They post so many different types of paintings, but I was trying to have them have a different frame, and so I took this one picture from Cottage Living because that seemed to be the only one that was gonna work, sized it up a certain amount, then I rotated it with the tool mod. So I did need the tool mod to do that. I'm probably getting ahead of myself because I don't even think I'm like anywhere close to there. I know where I'm watching right now, I'm working on the underneath of the steps. I thought that was really cute. Now I'm actually thinking it would have been cute to even make that a pantry or like add a curtain in front of it. Oh, but the big thing here was that I didn't know what to do with the windows on this like upstairs left wall. I guess, is it the left wall? The upstairs side wall, whatever you call it. I had no idea what to do with it. I was like, do we want windows? Do we want a couple windows? Do we want paintings? We decided paintings, and then I did this whole thing with it. I don't even know what more to say about this build other than I really like it. I've been considering more and more doing these speed builds without a voiceover because I have such a hard time like filming these voiceovers and then editing them over. Like I have such a hard time with it. If you just tell me to like sit in front of a camera and talk, you would think that I could do it, but I can't. Like I have no idea what to say unless I write it out, and even then it's really hard. I probably won't ever just do no voiceover speed builds. I like to at least talk about the build for a little bit, so yeah. But like I fully run out of things to say and there's 3 minutes left, so I'm like, what do we talk about? I watched Only Murders in the Building on Hulu. No spoilers in the comments, and I'm not gonna spoil anything in this video, but I thought it was really good. Really excited for the second season. I am not caught up on Succession. That's the one thing I'm not caught up on. I really like that show, but I've been rewatching it from the start to prepare for the third season, and I'm just so behind. That's what's new with me. Oh my gosh, wait, the Animal Crossing update. I don't know if we talked about the Animal Crossing update at all, but I'm literally so in love with it. I've been playing my Animal Crossing every day. Like every time I get on the boat with Captain and he sings a little sea shanty, it's the best moment of my life. I always save a video of it. Like I know I'm never gonna go back and watch it, but I'm like, I have to save this moment. I have to savor this moment. No, I think it's so cute. I love Animal Crossing. If you did not know, I literally love Animal Crossing. I've played it since the first game. I remember when your village villagers were mean to you. Real ones remember when your villagers were mean to you. I never played New Leaf though, because I never had a 3DS, but I really did buy an Animal Crossing Switch for New Horizons. Like, I really did that. But like, Animal Crossing has been such a gigantic part of my life, and I'm actually surprised that I ended up being like a Sims content creator and a Sims streamer, because I mean, I also loved The Sims so much as a kid. I don't know if I played the Sims 1 though. I think I played The Sims 2 and 3, and I also played a lot of Sim City, but Animal Crossing, I've literally played since the first one. I remember playing it with my brother, playing it with my cousins, like all the drama. Like, our parents would like set timers to make sure that like everyone got half an hour on Animal Crossing, you know, so that we all got a chance to play. Like, we all absolutely loved Animal Crossing, and we still do. I mean, I still love it. My brother still loves it. My cousins still love it. Like, we just have such good memories with that game. I really recommend Animal Crossing. If you've not played it, if you do like cozy games, especially now with the DLC. The DLC is really, really fun. It's a Happy Home Paradise. I keep calling it Happy Home Designer. Happy Home Paradise home designing DLC. So you get to design your villagers' homes and vacation homes for other villagers. Like, it's so cool. I just love it. But anyway, I think we are finally wrapping up with this video. I was just adding a few finishing touches. Obviously, you can never have enough plants. There's no such thing as too many plants. I decided to do like a sit-down table on the back porch there, and then add a grill. And I thought, I don't know, this house just all came together really, really nicely, and it was really, really cute. It is in fact a tiny home. Mine says 89 tiles because of how I put the front porch and the back porch up on a foundation, so it counted those tiles too. But the shell itself is a tiny home. I think it's like 60 tiles. So do with that information what you will. And yeah, I mean, let's just take a final look at the shell. Let's just pop into the game and take a look. So here it is. This is actually on the 20 by 20 in Brindleton Bay. But yeah, this is what the house looks like from the outside. I did have another plant down there. BB.move objects and the gallery kind of ate some of my stuff here, but that's okay. Going in first person mode, you are obviously greeted with a number of plants, a wide array of plants. And then this is the kitchen area over here. This is your little desk area. Could you imagine like that being your workspace? Like, I love that. Then in here is the bathroom. Nothing too special. It is just 2 by 2. Here is the under the stairs space. That's really cute. And then here's the upstairs. There are those paintings. And then the gallery ate my TV, of course. The TV would be right there, and this would be your view sitting over here. There is the bed and a little fireplace back there that actually does line up with the like chimney place that I put. This is your front balcony here, and this is the back patio. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. This is honestly a really good lot for this house too, if you are interested in this. And yeah, like I said, tours will be November 21st at 12 Eastern. This is hashtag sarahkendalll5 on the gallery. If you want to find it and download it, I would love for you to participate. And I think that wraps it up. So make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you are subscribed for more Sims content. Make sure you're following over on Twitch so you don't miss shell tours. Make sure you're following on TikTok because I post there every day. And yeah, other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a lovely tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!